Well, friggin' rights, boys. Check this out. We got a friggin' tank. Yeah. Got my bullshit done last night, so we got... Beg my pardon. We got up in the mornings there and friggin' took off, got us a bit of a tank of poo. Scores! Charged me for a big tank, though.
Okay, so it goes 71.18.
Oh, sweet mother cigarette.
Went up a bit.
Expensive, terrible.
It's on sale too.
Fuck's sakes. I don't remember them costing $1 million before. I could be wrong. Fucking 2,000 fucking PSIs in there, boys. Alright, but anyways, not ready to weld yet. I was thinking, since we got a good majority of the friggin' Snackner stovepiped here, we could make an attempt at building the drawer. I don't know how good of an idea it is to make a drawer out of the aluminums, especially it's like 2 feet by 2 feet, or 21 by 21, or well, I can't remember the exact measurements, but anyways, it's pretty fucking big out of 1/8" aluminums. So I don't know. We might just make him seem like shifty bumpers or fucks. But anyways, boys, we'll pull these sheets down, do some measuring, cutting, getting asphyxiated with the aluminoid chooch. Oh, the aluminoid chooch really gets you a fucking good buzz. But anyways, we also might decide to quit that kind. And I want to make a stand for this bandsaw at some point. Whether that'll be to dirds or not's a different story, but we'll get some shit done here and we'll daunt us if we can sort this. It's a bait! We got out the aluminoids. We started fucking with the aluminoids. So we're just gonna fucking bend the ends or fucks. Got this piece for the sides. We'll bend this first so that we don't cut this too short or too long, really, for that matter, for fuck's sakes. But, alright, it's probably got to the space between the fucking blade and the arseholes on the brakes, like, fucking 2 inches either side, so it's probably just gonna mushroom the fuck out of the end of it and cock over the whole operations, but only 11 ways to find out. Doesn't appear to be happening too bad. Well, now that we've been at way over 90 and got it trapped in there, we can get the plasma cutter out and just cut one of these off. What happened? What happened? I apologize. Bit of an outburst there. Well, we got everything marked out and laid out there. Magnets don't stick to aluminoid. That's so fucked. I made that just for the aluminoids. But, so I had to use fucking clamps. It just won't fucking stick. I don't know what the fucking problem is. Yeah, we got it all laid out, this and that, how much for something, so we got to go how much for something, and then come back out here, fill the fucking building up with plasma chooch of the aluminoid variety, and fucking totally fucking get asphyxiated. It'll be fucking awesome. Beg my pardon. How much for something? Perfectamundo. Well, let's see if they fit.
Oh, look at that fitment.
Some fucking
Rusty
roast you off to the leper colony.
Smells like almonds.
Ugh. I need some clamps. Oh, for frig's sack, boys. Oh, this is the most frustrating, just mind cigaretting fucking bullshit. Like, oh man, I don't even know fucking what I'm even thinking, but I'm like, oh, I want to set this friggin' this side in so that I'm not, melting away the edge and stuff. So it's like, oh yeah, I'll just set it in, 7 mil. I'll just set it in 7 mil on you know what I mean? Well, that's fucking wonderful, except for it needs to be flush because now I got a fucking 7 mil gap on either side. Like, oh man, you'd think I'd never built nothing before. Oh, irritating as fuck. And then I didn't measure the sheet. The sheet's actually like 4 feet and 1/4 inches. So now we're like over cigarette button for friggin' a snackner there. There's my first practice welds for today. Unfucking leave words, but then by the end, you know, 5 or 6 swaths. We can sort of maintain a chooch, but it's still just all over the place, completely compawampus. Idiot goof. So yeah, I'm just gonna fucking angle grinder all the fucking, look at this one. That's nice, eh? Unfucking believable. I should just sell all my shit. Make videos about sitting on the couch, eh? I already did this once, eh? I don't know if we did this once or I apologize. Well, here, let's buy a TIG welder even though we don't have a fucking clue how to use it. Look at how I hold the fucking stick, too, right? Just a fucking idiot. Okay, so let's see if the traditional do it 2 times Inwood Customs stands true for Tadurds too. Hopefully, because fuck, if we gotta do it 3 times, boys, we're fucking quitting. Okay? Seems to fit for the most part there. We do have a little bit of a gap, but I don't think that's too big of a dirds. At least it's not like 1/2 inch. Okay? We reduced her down from 1/2 inch to about a fucking maybe an eighth tops. Okay? So fucking rights for that. We got a few more tacks on this bitch and then weld it solid. Well, I decided I deserve to have my head kicked in, boys. There's people who could actually TIG weld that don't have a TIG welder that could really use one to make really awesome stuff. And then there's Pugwine, who's got a TIG welder, he's got all this shit, and this is the kind of fucking bullshit that he comes up with. There? Look at this. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Eh? Look at this. Goof to fucking even bigger goof. You'd think the more you did it, the better you'd get. No, no. Consistently fucked. Eh? Inwood Customs, boys. Anyways, we'll keep fucking pegging away at it. We got like 2, 4, 6, 7 more feet of welds to go. About 9 feet of weld in, starting to get the hang of it. I mean, it's still just fucking ridiculous, but at least you can sort of saw it, you know. We come over here, I had to grind it off, and then we slowly, and then the corner, I just blew that right out. It was already blowed out, and then I was trying to fill it, and then it just melted away like nothing. So then started getting the hang of her a little bit. Maybe the other side will go a little better. Huh? Will that be alright? Holy fuck. What do you stink?
I think it looks pretty good so far.
Your best?
Yeah. Tip words.
Fuck's
Send me
sakes.
out to tell you that it's almost time for something.
So she sent you to tell me that it's time for something.
Yeah, and that you should start winding it down for something. Something.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, eh? Holy fuck, so that took all day, I guess, eh? Go drive to get some gas, weld half the box together. Half a day. Nope, all day. All day. Fucking wondrous. I think I know what I've been doing wrong. I'm just trying, I'm doing too many dabs. I'm like doing a dab too much. I gotta do a dab, drag the dab as far as it'll go until it starts opening, and then do another, back off, do a dab, drag the dab, back off, do a dab, drag the dab, you know what I mean? I started doing it down here a little bit, but it's fucking dick because my pliants and fucking hashes and stuff, right? But anyway, it's something?
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet? Okay,
Yeah,
well,
something.
we'll do more something and then more something. Yeah, I just had to get my swing of things back into my cigarettes. Still, it's probably the best I've done, but we'll forget how to do it after we have something and hash. That'll be fucking awesome, but yeah, short of fucking stove pipes. We got one more chooch to go, and then we can quit fucking TIG welding for another fucking year. Because I quit that kind. It's bullshit. I don't like it. Like, look at that shit. Already down to fucking 1995 in the PS size. Holy, right? 6 feet of welds, and that's like a whole shitload of the PS size. Totally dicked. How much for something? Are you excited? You go for a car ride? You go for a van ride? Where are you going? You bestn't.
I will see you next weekend.
Right on.
Bye, buddies.
Bark!
I'm gonna miss you every time.
Hopefully I didn't fuck up too much shit while I was here for you.
Yeah, well, if I can't find it, I'll message you.
Alright.
Right on, man.
See you later.
Chooch it. Oh, just fucking blustery out. What even happened?
You are trespassing. You are trespassing.
It's not very cold though, so that's good. Stovepipe!
You are trespassing.
Thanks, buddy.
Chooch it! Yeah, it's happening again. I knew it. Friggin' takes like 3 feet of weld to get the hang of it again. Now it's all fucked up. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap there. I don't know what happened there. Fuck's sakes, but I had to fill the gap. Down this end there isn't, so I guess we'll have to perfect our technique once again. Fuck. Wouldn't it be nice if you're just good at stuff? Oh my goodness, boys. I don't know how much more of this I can take. But I got the technique where it's closed, but where it's open, I don't know if it's like the, you know, there's the oxygen is getting in from the backside there, and it's just I gotta purge my box there. But had all these little sticks, so I just tacked them together, right, to make a big fucking derelict chunk of shit. But I'm a cheap prick and I don't like wasting, right? But anyways, look at all this too. Just little aluminoid coins there. But the other thing too, the heater blasting right onto where I'm welding totally fucks it up big time. Yeah, the TIG doesn't like that. Needs the gas a big time. So anyways, just gonna let that cool off a minute because my arm starts catching on fire when I put it on the hotbed. Anyways, I don't know if it's very blustery out or not, boys.
You are trespassing. You are trespassing.
Holy fuck. Look at the fucking... Holy shit, boys. Can you fucking sod that? Whole fucking garage door is blowing like a fucker. Holy son of a bitch. But anyways, we got the drawer into position there. I just got a couple blocks to hold it up. We got to, of course, square it in the hole. And I got to figure a way to get this thing for friggin' a snackered, right? Like, fuck me. What's really going on? But yeah, I think that fits fairly well. The only thing is, how do you mark the friggin' a snackery? So I'll have to think about this for a minute. And get up, get on up, get up, get on up. But yeah, hopefully, you know, there's enough play in the stovepipes to take up the schlop in the guy, and we can frig a sack. But she's pretty solid, eh? I wasn't sure. I thought, oh, she's gonna be like all compawampus. It's fucking. She's a pretty good box, pretty good friggin' box. But anyways, I gotta ponder my thoughts about how I'm gonna go about hanging that drawer. I think I'm gonna mark center. What I'll do is I'll probably mark like center, and then go around the back and mark center, and then I'll fucking draw a line, and then that'll be our point of intersection, and then we'll figure out how far back the front bolts are. We'll drill those holes. We'll slide it out, put them in. Back one in corrugulation, maybe clamp it or something, drill a hole, rivet, because I'm thinking about riveting the drawer to the slide. We'll sant. Oh, finally, boys. Finally. I'm not a complete goof. Still a total and absolute fucking goof. Just not a complete goof. Today, anyways. But so, I don't know how good you can Santas it, but I got 2 articles in up here. I got the block of wood back there for the spacing. Everything's fucking leveled square and composite and stovepipe. So basically, I had to trim the weld a little bit up at the front here because we were getting into the end of the guy. She wasn't sitting too flush. But yeah, I think that'll work out fucking splendid. What you're gonna want to do is fucking inset your sides in 7mm, hey bud? Fuck. Unfucking how the fuck do I let shit like that happen? How is me and fucking Lost Time gonna be same if I do shit like that? Or weld like that? Eh? Unbelievable words, but anyways, we'll just squish a bunch of them guys in. Look at some of this shit, eh? Oh my goodness. There's another little bit down here, and a little bit down there. Just fucking belligerent, eh? But anyways, in about fucking 3 minutes, we'll have a fucking operational drawer or Inwood Customs. Well, I remember telling you the story, you know, a while ago about how I wasn't a goof and stuff, and blah, 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 and I expected you to believe me. No, I'm a goof. But it works perfect. Watch this. Bloop. Stovepipe. We got full extension of the drawer. Everything's awesome. Look at it. We got all kind of rivets in there except for... Oh, wait a second, Plug One. What happened? What happened, you big dumb goof? Oh, what? The rivets? The rivets? How the fuck are you going to get a rivet in there? Hey, bud? Fuck. I apologize. 11 steps forward, 27 steps back. Isn't that how it works? But, yeah, I don't think that'll be too bad. It's just the back of the guy anyways, you know, and, you know, maybe if it... I don't think it'll be an issue, but if it ever does, we can, you know, copacetic with that, that. But it doesn't lock. You know, it's got these little rubber bump diggities in the back there, but it rams into there. But at least it rams into both of them even. I don't know if you Santas that or not, but it rams into both of them even. So that's fucking coppice. I had to fucking take the grind. Oh my goodness, I had to take the grinder to Bill Sif's fucking weld there, bud. What happened? What happened? But yeah, I not want to talk, I suppose, there, for fuck's sakes. But welding the aluminum is a whole different type of the ball of the waxes, eh? Not sure if you noticed that or not, but yeah, I mean, for the really, you know, I can't remember what else we TIG welded. What else did we TIG weld? I don't think we TIG welded anything. We just did some practicing on those, made a couple little boxes under there. I'm not sure if I showed you my practice from today or not. But she was, I don't know, too slow, just melting her down. But then, you know what I mean? It's like you start grasping it, eh? After like 11 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. That's my practice friggin' stovepipe. I figure we'll make that, have about $750 worth of welding rod on it, and then we'll be copacetic. But yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll make a little like aluminum side panels or something, but it kind of doesn't look too bad with those exposed there, I guess, eh? It's like a little industrial look to it, onto it, beg my pardon. But yeah, not half badge, eh? Not half badge tall. Friggin' right, eh? Who'd have thought us that? Look at how smooth that works. Wow. We'll just shove it right off the table and then it'll fall off and smash into the truck. Totally cove it right in. It's a box. It's a box. We started out today with a couple flat pieces of the aluminoid. Now we got a fucking drawer in our guy, man. That's got to be worth a thumbs up, no? Yeah, boys, I think it's turned out not too bad, eh? We'll have to, we'll maybe make like a tank asshole, and we'll have to stick it out a little bit because that sticks out a little bit. The sheet of the metals was almost 4 1/4 wide, boys. So when I measured a foot from the end and a foot from the end to make my mark, what I should have done was measured the fucking 2 foot out the center, and then, you know, we could have copacetic with the friggin' snack. Way she girds, hey, Inwood Customs, 0 fucks thumbs. Boys, now don't go be telling me we're gonna be finishing project the same year we start them. Come on, boys, hey, fuck a matter for yourself, but yeah, I mean, once we get the welders and shit on there, you won't even want this the fucking for friggin' a snack. But yeah, we'll make some sort of a frig sack. The old lady gave me a good idea. Had some wrenches over here. They're gone. We're gonna use the wrenches from Monopoly Dick to make a friggin' hand duel. Now we'll use like an old wrench, make a hand duel for the front there. That was the old lady's idea. Eh? Inwood custom. How much for something? Yeah, man. It's totally stoked. Totally fucking stoked, boys. So just got a little couple bits and pieces to make. The tank holder, the fucking holders for the friggin' stovepipes, and maybe a foot pedal holder. Maybe we'll put that. Maybe we'll make the tank, and then like a little foot pedal holder, like maybe a hang down, just like a hang down, so we can just tuck the sumbitch in there. That'd be pretty fucking bad, our skull, I figure. Yeah, so friggin' rights, man. And then once we have the handle on there, we'll be able to just slide that guy in and out like nothing. So much way more better to build shit than go out and fucking buy it, If you know what I'm saying. But I'm making them customs. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. I'll do me, you do you. But anyways, boys, we got a couple road trips planned for this week. Get out of the shop a little bit. Fuck, I know you guys love fucking multiple fucking shop videos about the same shit for a month. But Pug One doesn't have the attention span to fucking keep on one thing too long. So we got to go and break her up a little bit there. So yeah, and it's of course it's februarwerds and the old ladies, for me and the old ladies' anniversary word this month too. So probably fucking go do something with her a couple times and fucking get the panhandler chooched a little bit, maybe. Probably not, beg my pardon. But why not give a subscribe? Make sure you click that fucking little bell beside the asshole so the notifications of the frig Sackner when we got a new upload. Of course, all the uploads are up at 10 o'clock on this fucking channel anyways, so you don't have to worry about fucking that bullshit. Pretty much guarantee 10 o'clock every night we're gonna get you another fucking movie there, so friggin' rights for that. But anyways, if you missed them, friggin' check out one of these bitches from earlier in the week there, and a like would be fucking pretty cordial, eh? Yeah, I apologize, but anyways, boys, beg my pardon, then we cheat, so you're going to the Dick Park one time. Until tomorrow.
Don't let the watchers get you.